welcome back to another episode of Saving with Deb. I'm just saying, we finna family, we are back again for another video. Uh-oh, I'm missing a binder. Hold on. All right, there you go. So we are back with another video, okay? So I'm going to do my best to keep my hands right here. So what I did the last video, guys, I saw that when the way that I was doing it, you were still able to read. The words were not reversed as I thought they would be. And also, I just think that the angle, it worked. You know what I mean? For right now, I don't want to have to spend any money on getting a new setup. Right now, we're just going to go with what we have. Yeah, okay, so I think that the lighting is okay for now. Let me move this. I want to say, by starting this video off, I am so excited because today is my birthday. It's my birthday. Today is my birthday. I have crossed another year's threshold. I'm so grateful. God has been so good to me. This has just been, if you follow my channel, you know I'm a faith-based channel, but God has just been so good and faithful throughout the entire year 28 for me. And so I'm just grateful to see another year of life. And I want to shout out my parents and tell them thank you for my beautiful, hope y'all can see it, my beautiful birthday gift. They got me a beautiful balloon. My flower, yellow is my favorite color, and I love roses. I love roses and sunflowers. So to get yellow roses, so beautiful. And I just love it. And they got me a card, and it had in it the cash money. And they also, I don't know if you'll be able to see it because it's so big, but they got me a huge happy birthday balloon. It's so huge. And so I just want to say thank you. Thank you to everyone in my life who've been supporting me, everyone who have been showing me love and wishing me well wishes on my birthday. I love y'all so much. Thank you. And yes, I just came from class on my birthday, okay? And I am, if you want to call it working, I enjoy doing this, so it's not necessarily work, but the editing part of it will definitely be work, so I'm choosing to do that on my birthday because it's what I want to do. I did not plan anything special. I didn't plan any dinner like I usually do or any activities. I have friends who have reached out to me and said, listen, what are we doing? Let's get this calendar booked, okay? So I have friends that have reached out, and I appreciate them so much because really, guys, I had not planned anything for me. But here we are. And so I just want to say thank you to everyone who wished me a happy birthday. I love you all. And I pray that this next year that I enter into is even greater than this one. All right, so let's hop right into it. Guys, there are a few things that have changed. If you do follow my channel, I'm trying not to be as loud. I feel like I was loud in the last video, guys. I don't know. Oh, and I hope now that it doesn't seem like I'm whispering, but I just didn't want to be as loud because the camera and the mic is like right next to me. And so I don't want to be too loud and then have y'all screeching in your ears the entire time. Okay, so cool. Let me also talk about how much I talk with my hands in real life. So having to now only have my hands in the visuals, I mean, it's just perfect. Mwah, chef's kiss. All right, so much has changed. Oop, I'm sorry, guys. I knocked the camera. Much has changed, guys. Much has changed since the last time we spoke, okay? Number one being, if you watch my channel and the episodes that I post when I'm doing quote-unquote vlogs of my weekly, day-to-day life, it involves card chats, different things that I want to take you all on a journey with. There's no specific thing that we're going to do. Specific. I'm going to make sure I say specific, okay? There's no specific thing that I say that we're going to do, but we just go with me in my life. Then in the first video of season 2, I believe, I was speaking to you all about having to cut out caffeine. So we're going to go ahead in my cash wallet because I literally have a Starbucks, can you see that? A Starbucks envelope. And because I value my health and trying to do better we're going to go ahead and get rid of Starbucks. Now, you may be thinking, well, you can always switch to teas and all that kind of stuff. Well, if I'm going to switch to tea, like the reason I was going to Starbucks is because I love my caramel ribbon crunches. That's not something that I desire to make at home or feel like making at home and got to pull out and clean the blender every day. So the luxury of being able to go and actually get that from Starbucks was a plus for me, and having them to use their supplies and I just pay money for it. If I'm going to drink tea, I have tea downstairs in my cabinets, right? So I could just use that tea. I'm not a tea drinker anyway, but if I'm going to start, I'm not about to spend Starbucks money on tea and I barely drink it. So there's no need for this right now. At some point in my life, when the matter for and the reason for why I'm completely relieving myself of caffeine is resolved, and I want to slowly maybe have a Starbucks drink every now and again, I may revisit this, but for right now, we're tossing that out. Okay, that broke my heart to do. Oh no! But we gotta do what we gotta do, guys, to stay healthy. And I'm hoping that you're doing what you have to do to maintain your health, to take care of yourself, because truly you only get one life, right? And so I want you, honestly, and I'm sincerely saying this, I want you to take care of you spiritually, physically, emotionally, mentally. Take care of yourselves. If no one, because literally no one else is going to do it. And I know for those who have spouses and everything like that, you have them and they care about you and they love you, but at the end of the day, they're still their own person too, right? So you have to take care of you and they have to take care of them while you are still taking care of one another, right? So just make sure you are take care of yourselves. And doing our savings challenging and our budgeting is a way that we get to take care of ourselves, right? Financially, so that we can get to a better place financially, right? All right, so cool. I'm going to hop right into it because I feel like I've been talking for a long time already. Cash binder, I have not stuffed this yet, but as we've previously discussed, it's not something that will be discussed on my channel. However, I did have $3 from rollover, so I'm just going to sit that there. Rollover means that it was a part of one of the envelopes in my cash wallet, and I did not spend it. So this is the money that I had left from out of these cash wallets. If you go back and see my first savings and cash stuffing video, then you will see that I had a lot going on last week. We're going to get into that in a second. My goodness, this looks significantly different. I mean, okay, guys, we're going to talk, okay? But yeah, it looks a lot different. But anyway, the numbers that we put in here the last time are not the usual numbers that go in here, but they went in here for a reason. But I'm going to stuff this off camera, just letting you know I do have the money and I do stuff this. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Before I really get into anything, this is $3 from the rollover. Let's go ahead and count how much we're going to stuff today. Let me put the bills where let's go. Baby, these tins are crispy. Did you hear that? That tin, baby, that tin is crispy. All right. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. So we have $203 that we are going to stuff. It actually was supposed to be $190, but some money came up in this card, and so I just took $10 from the money that came in that card, and I put it towards this. The other money I'm going to do something else with. The rest of it I'm going to do something else with, but yeah. And you may be wondering, girl, why you put all your money back there instead of in the front? And it's because I feel like if it's right here, it's too close, you may not be able to see. So it's back there. Don't judge me. Okay, so listen, guys, let's talk about these binders. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, so listen, and I might end up being a little riled up for this part because this took me by surprise. Now, one thing that I understand wholeheartedly is that the reason that I am saving and stuffing is because of those expenses that may just pop up out of nowhere. Okay. Well, let's talk about expenses that popped up out of nowhere. Okay, so I currently drive, right? I have a car, And so in my high priority sinking fund binder, I have an envelope for transportation. All right. So I ended up Xing the numbers out, but in total, I had about $150 in transportation. All right. I ended up, my father, thank God for dads, my father took my car because the maintenance was due on it. I had to get an oil and a filter change. He took my car to do that. Okay. When he does that, the filter change, all of that, it comes to a certain dollar amount. It was like 90 something dollars. The paper is around here somewhere. It was like 90 something dollars, right? I went to Midas. When they get there, they obviously do a check on the rest of the car just to make sure that there's nothing else that needs to be done. I don't mind that. I don't want to be driving it. My car falls apart in the middle of the street. But my dad comes back to me and he says, all right, so the oil and the filter were changed, but they found another problem. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to hear it. This was, and y'all, if you watch my first video, y'all know that I was on my birthday weekend doing a trip to Indianapolis, Indiana. I was doing a trip there, right, for IEEE, which was fire. Okay, go to Pentecostal Church of the Apostolic Faith and look up that IEEE fire. Okay, but listen. So I'm about to take this long journey. I was driving. I was not flying. I do not like flying. If I can get there by car, then that's what I will do. But I'm not a flyer. So I'm driving there in my car. So I want to make sure that my car is okay, right? So he says, yeah, this is a matter you need to get fixed. Turns out my wheel bearing was terrible. Now, when I used to drive my car and I used to drive it by myself, I don't know if I referenced it, and I know that I recorded it last season, but I don't know if I edited it out or if I kept the clip in there where I was like, it sounds like my car is creaking. It sounds like it's doing like a crank, crank, crank. And so one time I was in my car and I was driving my sister around and I said to her, well, don't it sound like my car is about to fall apart? Like it sounds like it's cranking or creaking or something, right? So I turned the radio off and we're listening for it. Obviously, it's like things just always want to prove you to be some kind of weird person that when you're trying to show somebody something, it doesn't want to cooperate. So I'm trying to show her and it's not really doing what I needed to do so that she can understand what's happening with my car. But anyway, he comes back and he says, it's because my wheel bearing was bad. Like it was bad off. And my car was like, I don't even know what he said, but you know that mechanic talk, baby. Don't ask me. That's why I'm glad my dad takes the car because they probably get over on me. But so he took the car and so he said, yeah, that's going to cost you about $400 and something. I'm sorry, what? It's going to cost me what? Like that's not in the budget. It's not there. It was not there, and so. It led to me having to dive into my emergency fund. Now, guys, I was so heartbroken because, at the end of the day, emergency funds are set for emergencies. But I didn't expect that it was going to come this soon. I thought that I was going to at least get to 1,000 before I had to use it. So in my emergency fund, as you can see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 10 a row, and I've completed 2 rows. So I had $200 in my savings fund. Had to pull out $200. So mind you, the oil and the filter change was almost $100. I'm just going to round up to $100. And so it was only $150 in here, right? So $200 from my I'm going to link this in my description. Again, I linked it in the first one, but I'm always going to link what I use or what you see me use in the video. I only had 200 of my emergency savings completed. 200 plus $50, that's not enough. You understand? So, it's not even in this binder anymore. So I had to creep into my debt folder. My debt had, I can't even remember. I think it had like $152 and $150 too or something like that. So I had to dip into other envelopes. I'm saying all of this to say there is nothing. This was before, mind you, This was before my trip to Indiana. Having to factor in gas, the hotel stay, food when I get there, all of that. This was before my trip to Indiana, okay? Keep this in mind. So I still had the trip to go, and I had to pay now almost $500. It was actually over $500. Oh, and let me also say this. Because I had to take so much money out of my envelopes, I didn't want to have to spend all of it, right? Because I understood that the trip was coming up. So thank God for my parents. My dad went ahead and put up the balance that I needed. I can't remember exactly the amount that the balance was that he may have put up. I'll ask him. If I can remember to put it on the screen, I'll put it on the screen, because he did put up the remaining balance. And so I thank God for my parents. Okay. Because they put up the remaining balance to get my car fixed. And so in total, it cost over $500 to get my car fixed. I'm saying all of that to say all of this, it's gone. We're starting over. So you see in this binder that I have these thin, little budget things here. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and take all of them out because we're going to start over again. And so I also use my label maker to label the top of my budget sheets. Hopefully you can see that. The top. So this says car registration. Okay. Then I have another one that says car maintenance, right? And then I'm going to put another one in there for another topic that I had for car maintenance, car registration. Oh, and for my deductible, I have to create one for my deductible. God forbid I was getting an accident or anything. I need to have money to pay my deductible. So I'm going to put that in there as well. Medical. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and just take out the old and just start over. Nothing is in there. Household. Yeah, let's just go ahead, take it out, and start all over. Now, you may be wondering, well, this is a real skimpy, high priority savings binder. In it right now is just transportation, medical, and household. That's because I have to go back to the drawing board and redo what I want to have in here. My low priority, baby, it's the same thing. We just gonna go ahead and take out all of the old, because this video right here, we're starting afresh. The last video y'all saw, I had money in these binders. I had that $600 savings challenge that I just completed. We are starting at literally ground zero. There's nothing in any of these binders. And it took everything in me to not be discouraged. This one, it still has in it the $10 that we saved from the challenge, because I did not dip into that. Our savings binder, yeah, nothing. This still has what was in it. Emergency is no longer in high priority. Emergency is going to stay in this savings for the savings challenge, of course. My birthday fund. My birthday is today. And as you can see, that is empty. So we can get rid of that one. Okay. All right. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get rid of this envelope because my birthday's today. I've done with that what I need to do with that. Okay. Vacation tracker. I'm going to take this out. Here's why I'm taking this vacation tracker out. It's not because I don't need a vacation. Lord knows I need a vacation. But I'm taking this out of this binder because I need to start over. Right now, vacation, although I need it, is not a high priority for me. It's just not. So I'm taking the vacation tracker out because I'm not going to save for vacation right now. I will start saving for vacation. I want to say in February, and I don't just want this sitting here. By then I'll have a new method and all of that probably. So I took that out. Haven't never started rainy day. Christmas savings. Christmas has nothing. There's nothing in Christmas. I'm saying all of that to say, y'all, it's this. Have you seen that video that goes around of Prince? And it's like people ask me what they're getting, what I'm getting them for Christmas. And it's like Prince, he's singing, and he's like, I ain't got no money. going to try to find that and see if I can put that in this video, because that's the story, guys. I usually, y'all, ask my family, when it comes to Christmas, I go all out for Christmas. I try my best, whether it's for my nieces and nephews, whether it's for my parents, whether it's for my siblings, I try my best to go all out for them. But in the words of Prince, I ain't got no money. Like, y'all, we just gonna have to be okay with that in this season. It's just gonna have to be okay. And so Christmas, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get rid of that envelope. I'm sorry, guys. Y'all don't understand. Oh my gosh, I'm trying not to cry. Hold on. I'm trying not to cry, because taking that out actually just hurt me. That just hurt me more than Starbucks just did. Oh my goodness. Should I keep this, guys? Should I keep Christmas in here? Oh, that just broke my heart. I gotta put it back. Okay, I'll put it there until I finally decide what I'm gonna do. Not getting anything for Christmas. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I have to figure that out. I gotta figure that one out, because woo, no, child. I can't do that. I can't. It's not in me. Okay, so we just gonna have to... Y'all, I really just got swelled up with tears just now. Like, what is going on? Okay, looking at the crispness of these tins and the raggediness. Is that even a word? And look at the state of the ones. My goodness. It's okay. All right, and so debt. Debt, I put into the low priority now. You may be... Oh, no, it's not... This is not low priority. I'm sorry. This is my savings challenge. Because I'm now going to be saving to pay off my debt, okay? Every month I make payments to my credit card. I'm currently trying now to set it up so that by the end of this year, my first credit card is paid off. I've already started mapping it out, how I'm going to do it. First credit card going to be paid off. It's only like 300 and something, so that's not bad at all. Going to be paid off by the end of this year. Then I'm also going to make a payment on my other credit card, which has a higher threshold. So I'm still gonna make a payment on that, but this will be for completing challenges, and when I complete those challenges, I'm gonna specify the money that goes toward my debt. Hopefully that makes sense. So debt stays in the savings challenge binder, because that's how it will be funded. It will be funded by my savings challenges. Whereas what's in these sinking funds binders will be funded by what I take out of my paycheck. Do you understand what I'm saying? So every paycheck, except for this one, every paycheck except for this one this week, because this week is only going towards savings challenges. And there's a reason why I'm doing that. But so starting my next pay, these will get funded by what comes directly out of my check. However, debt will be funded by when I complete a savings challenge and I want to decide where the money, what's the proper term for that? Oh man. I want to decide where the money's going to go. I know what that term is. It's just not clicking right now, but that's okay. All right, so I've caught you all up onto what these binders look like. I'm going to go ahead and set these to the side because I'm not going to be stuffing them. I'll kind of keep them kind of here. You know, I'm not going to be stuffing them. They're my sinking funds. I'm not stuffing them this time around, so I'm just going to get out my savings challenge. How much should I say we were stuffing today? This is 200. Okay, 203 with the rollover money. All right, so where are we going to start with our savings challenge? I know I got my this is the Legend Planner. I love it. I got it from Amazon. I will link this planner in the description. There are so many great planners out there. This is the one that I found. My sister got it for my birthday last year, and it's just about through. As far as what I've used it for, like I've pretty much used this book up. Like I'm like on the last few pages. But I loved it. I really, really loved it. It came with stickers that you can budget with and all of that. I'm going to get the blue version of this year because I really did like it. And I mean, I'll link it because I don't want to show all my information. I'll link it down below in the description so you can go and see it for yourself if it's something that you want. I'm sure there are other binders out there and other planners that you would love to get. I'm just letting you know what I use and what works for me. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my binder and see where I have allocated what. And I showed you all last week about my budget planner. I did complete my budget planner. Flash that real quick so you can see it. I completed it, but I also wrote it again in this book. So this is what I'm going to use for now to remind me of what I'm putting where. Okay, so we're going to go here, $200 savings challenge. Can y'all see? In my $200 savings challenge, I'm going to take out the, what's this called? I'm going to take out the dashboard. I had $40 in this challenge before I needed to take it out to put it towards, it was either my car or the trip to Indiana. So I'm going to go ahead and stuff this again. Let me put the money in the frame. Stuff this again with $40. We are not adding anything to this. We are just repaying what we took away. So we're just putting back what we took out. And we're going to close that up. Okay. That's one challenge down. Georgette, we are going to come back to Georgette. As you can see, she's here. Don't worry. We're going to come back to her in just a second. Emergency. We cannot restuff. There was $200 in here. We can't restuff the entire $200 today. From our book. Again, I'll show you again. We had $200. We can't restuff the entire $200. However, today we will stuff $50. So because I'm starting over, I'm not going to just jump in and start these next lines, right? I'm going to go back up to this and I'm just going to put a line through the ones that I do again, okay? So I'm just going to put a black line through the ones that I do again until I get back to 200, guys, okay? So I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So we're just going to redo cash stuff our, oh, okay, dual tip markers. DD's discount, if you know what that is. So we're going to put in 50. So we're going to grab 2 20s and a 10. I was trying to see if that's the denomination that I wanted. And yeah, we're going to just go with that. Probably should have just got out of 50, but you know what? I had to go to the ATM because I had class tonight. I'll be glad when this semester is over. After I finished, I had to go to there. Anyway, even though, you know what? I'm not even going to get into it. Savings, we're going to skip for now. Okay, that's what I'm missing. I'm sitting here like something is not working right. All right, guys. Okay, so another thing that I forgot to tell you all about. I am always about doing things on a budget. Doing things, if you do not have the finances to be able to get all the fancy thingamajigs, right? If you don't have the finances, listen, do what you can. I took a binder. This required ink, a binder, and a hole puncher. That's it. You know, these little dollars, I'm gonna set them to the side, okay, because they just blowing me. Ink, a small little, I think 1-inch binder, I guess this is called. And then I also got other challenges offline. One person that these are printable challenges. Their name is, I got this savings tracker from offline from theorganizedmoney.com. These savings trackers from @MakesSense. These savings challenges from @MakesSense and Grow. I'll tag them down below. And from Sunflower Budgets. Remember the $600 savings challenge? I got it from Sunflower Budgets, okay? So these are also challenges in here that I want to complete. This $500 savings challenge is going to go towards debt, okay? I made this small little cash envelope in case I didn't want to use, like if I wanted to just keep the money here. Oh, this angle. If I wanted to keep the money here, I just made this little cash envelope literally out of paper, guys. Just paper, taped the sides up, and hole punched it. You really do not have to spend a lot of money. Now, if you start saving up and you start budgeting to be able to spend money on things like these kinds of binders and cash envelopes and all of that, please do, right? Patronize the small businesses. But I just want to let you know that if you're just starting out, you can do this on a budget, okay? Just get started. That's all. Remember, we talked about that already. Just go ahead and get started. So I have multiple challenges here that I'm going to do. And so, yes, I will be back in just a second, and I'm going to determine exactly what I'm going to do with this money because I've completely forgotten now that these books are rearranged. Give me 1 second. Okay, so we're back here. $600 savings challenge. I'm going to go ahead and take that out. So pretty. Okay, so this is the vacation one. This is Christmas. How much did I have saved in Christmas? Because, guys, my heart cannot. I absolutely just cannot. Give me a second. Let me get out my iPad. I still haven't brought a calculator. Don't judge me. I'm going to get on my iPad. I'm going to total up how much I had in Christmas. All right. We had, where's my calculator? 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 8 plus 6. That is $38. You know what? Guys, I'm going to give myself 38. I'm going to give Christmas $38. I know what I said, but I can't do it. So I'm going to take the $3 as well. So that's 10, 20, 30, 35. Oh, he's crusty. 36, 37, 38. I'm going to put this $38 in Christmas. I may not be able to do anything big this year, but I have to do something. I'm sorry. I have to. The fact I did not know that it was going to bother me that much. I had already made up in my mind that I was taking Christmas out. I did not know that it was going to have that effect on me to the point where I teared up. So we're just going to, let's put 38 in there. We're putting back what we spent for that one as well. So we just took care of that one. We took care of emergency. Let's see what other one we have in here. All right. If you recall, we did the gumball ones the last time. Let's see. How much do we want to put in this? Do we have any 2s left? We have 1, 2, another 2. So that's 4. So let's do 2 4s and 2 2s. Let's do that. 2 4s. No. Let's put $10 in. We're going to put $10 in. So let's see. I'm going to color the last 2 2s. Let's color those in really quickly. Sorry, guys. This video may seem all over the place, and I promise you it's because it's all over the place. Okay, the last 2s. We have 2. I know how to color in the lines, guys, but you know. And we have 2. So that's 4. And so now we just need to color a 6. I'm going to make the 6 pink. Let's do 1 6. All right. So that's $10. We're going to take $10 and we're going to put it in for January. So now in January, we just have $20 saved, which is not a big deal because I'm going to fully fund what I want to do with January, my next pay. All right. So left we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 5. So we have 65 left. Hopefully the money's been in the screen all that time. If not, that's just a tragedy. All right, so 65. Let's pull out Georgette. Let me go back to her dashboard. Let's pull out Georgette. And I want to do, it was one that had rings. Yeah, here we are. So this one is a $75 challenge. The coins are worth $5 a piece, so 5, 10, 15. The rings are worth $2 a piece. That we're going to do the entire rings today. And then these are worth 10 a piece. So this is 10, 20, 30, 40. And then the crowns are worth $5. We're going to do all of the rings today. And I'm going to use yellow to color those in. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to color this in and I will be right back with you. All right, and we are back, and I have colored in the rings. I decided to do like a bluish green and yellow. And so this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We're going to take $10 and put that in the envelope with Georgette. And so currently we have $15 in there. All right, I have to keep counting this, guys, because I just got to see what I have. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. All right, where do we want to go next? Let's see. I would like to begin this Save $500 challenge. And I have $50. Let's try to see if we can get $25 in here today. $25. Let's do, oh, first two. Let's do it. 10 and 15. One of my markers must have burst. I'll have to find out which one that was before it gets over everything. So let's do 15. I'm going to get some other markers too, guys, because these bleed and they kind of, I mean, they're okay, but they take the paper with it sometimes, if that makes any sense. So that is 15, and let's do 10. Okay. All right, that's to save $500. And so, although I do have this cash envelope here, I'm not going to use this cash envelope right now. I'm going to go because this is for debt. I already know what this folder is for. Like this challenge, I already know what this challenge is for. So I'm just going to write debt at the top. Okay, so I just wrote debt there, and $25 is now going to go into my debt folder. 10, 20, and 5. So we should have $30 left. I will go back later and complete these trackers. 25 goes in here. We're starting over, and you know what? It took everything in me to not be discouraged and just say, you know what, forget it. I don't want to do it anymore, because this would happen when I'm starting to show the process of me tracking all of this. But you know what? Such is life. You know, it's unexpected. Things happen. And when things happen, you just take a licking and keep on ticking. For all things work together for the good of them that love God and who are called according to his purpose. So it's all working for our good, y'all. So I decided not to be discouraged, but just go ahead and pick it back up. Again, we have $30. I'm going to separate this so that I don't keep forgetting that it's 30. Baby girl, it's 3 tens. So what do we want to do now? Where do I want to go next? Let's do this challenge. This is another one that comes from Marlene, Snow Gardener 307. So we're going to go ahead and do this challenge. Let me place this on this book so that I can color it. So the thing is, it's called Yummy Days. I understand it was a turkey and Thanksgiving is gone. Don't judge me, okay? All right, judge yourself. And so at the bottom, we haven't gotten to the total yet because we haven't done this yet. But we did color in the boxes and what those colors would represent. So we're just going to color the turkey. I know that these are not the colors of a turkey, y'all. I want y'all to hear me out. I know that these are not the colors of a turkey. Okay, you have light purple, dark purple, green, yellow, red, and blue. I get it. But I'm just going to go ahead and do my own thing. Is that okay with y'all? Okay. Y'all go ahead. Y'all get this. Y'all place an order with Snow Gardener 307. Ask her for the Yummy Days challenge. And you color it the way you want to color it. Okay? Okay? Let's do it that way. But for now, I'm going to go ahead. I love y'all. I'm going to go ahead and color it in. And we're going to total up how much we're going to put in here stuff today. Okay, so let me go ahead and color it and I'll come right back. Okay, guys, we are back and I started coloring my turkey. So I did $10 for one of the feet. And so that's 10, and then the green is 1, so 10. Y'all are gonna be convinced that I cannot color. Y'all are going to be convinced that I cannot color in the lines, but I promise you I can. I really, really can. I just need some better markers. If you have any recommendations, I mean, your girl is listening. And so I have 10 for the feet, so that's 10. And then the green is 1, so 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then I cannot find my number 2 color marker, so I had to use a fine tip Sharpie. That's why it looks so tragic. But so then we have 16, and then 18, and then 20. So we're going to stuff $20 in for this challenge. So let me grab this binder. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Let me grab the Savings Challenge binder. And yes, I am stuffing all of this in the same binder in the same envelope as Georgette. Let's see if this is going to fit. Okay, so this doesn't fit, but the money does. So I will just keep in mind that the money from the Yummy Days challenge is also in here. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and keep this tracker. No, I'll put it back in my book. I'll put it back in the book. Nope. I'm going to keep it in here. I don't want to be forgetful. If you know anything about me, I could be forgetful. So I'm just actually going to put it in front of Georgette so that I don't forget, and we'll do it next time. I have 10 more dollars. What do I want to do? Let's go back to January. Oh, no. No, we're not. We're going to go to Christmas. Yes. Let's just do that. Let's go back to Christmas, guys. We're going to go back to Christmas. I have $10 left. We're just going to go ahead and knock out a $10 bulb. Or is there a way that I can get $10 some other way? Let's see. Is there? Okay, so I have a 6. I need a 4. I did all the 4s. Okay. I have an 8, and I don't have any 2s. So we're just going to go ahead and knock out this $10 bulb right here. Give me a second. I will be back after I color. I colored in the 10, and so that is $10 more going into the Christmas savings. So that brings our Christmas savings to 48. I'm tempted to find $2 around here somewhere so that I can make this an even 40. But we're not going to do that. The cash tray is empty. And so we are done filming today's video. I hope that you all understand that there are going to be some challenges, right? The budgeting process, it's not perfect. Life is not perfect. We understand that random expenses will come out of anywhere. Left field, it may seem. But keep going. Don't stop. You can do this. Do you hear me? We finna family. We can do this. We finna be financially healthy all 2024, making positive financial decisions, because we can have the life that we are looking for. We just have to be better stewards of our finances, right? And so I hope that you all have had an amazing day. I'm about to enjoy the remainder of my birthday. And I pray that you all just have a great week. Until we meet again, there should be a card chat either up on my channel already or going to be posted, and it's just going to be titled Preparing for 2024. Just a moment of encouragement that I want to talk to you all about something concerning. And so, yeah, I love you all. You all have a great day, and we will chat soon. Bye, guys.